Hi guys, this is Rajaran and today I am going to talk about the best healer of this game. Yes, none other than Richard the First. Well, he has three qualities: infantry, garrison and defense. It's up to you what you want to do with Richard the First. He is the best in terms of healing, he is the best in terms of garrisoning, he is the best in terms of infantry. But it's up to you what you want to do with Richard the First, where you want to use him, what expertise you want from the Richard first, how much you have leveled up his skills. It's all about up to you what you want to do and what you can do with Richard the First. Well, let's talk about the skills. First skills offers his best quality, that is healing. Healing factor up to 1400. With the healing factor, he will give you damage reduction up to 30%, march speed reduction up to 15%. That's awesome. The second skill will give you damage taken reduction up to 15%, counter attack damage bonus up to 10%. Third skill is the Lionheart, infantry attack bonus up to 15%, infantry defense bonus up to 15%. That's quite good. If you want to attack any city or if you want to use him as a garrison, infantry attack and bonus both will be there. Now let's see the fourth skill, Battle Hardened. It will provide you healing effect enhancement up to 30%. As I previously said, he is the best healer in this game. He has the healing capacity none other than any commander in this game. So healing factor enhancement up to 30%, damage taken from watchtower reduced by 30%. That's awesome. With expertise, he will give you reduce all damage taken by 5% and increase damage dealt to cavalry unit by infantry unit by 2%. In addition, every 10 seconds decreases target march speed by 50% for 5 seconds. That's awesome. He is giving you increased damage, he is giving you increased infantry advantage, he is giving you increased healing, and he is also giving you march speed reduction. What he is not giving to you, he is giving you everything, whatever you want. So Richard the First is a unique commander of this game. Everyone wants Richard the First and everyone wants him to be on max his skill levels. So let's talk about the talent tree. Well, if you want the Richard the First as garrison, then you have to give him the garrison talent tree up to the max. So he will be your garrison. But if you want to use Richard the First as your attacker, main attacker, then you have to make him either infantry, if you are willing to send only infantry units with Richard, or if you want a mixed troop attacker, then you have to give him the talent tree in the defense section. Why I am saying so? Look at this first. I said if you want to use him as attacker with only infantry troops, then you have to give him talent tree in the infantry section, because look at this. When the army led by this commander reduced by 50%, increase the defense of all troop 2%, it's talking about all troop, increase the normal attack damage by 5%, 0.5%, that's okay. Additional raise 3%, that's okay. Next, infantry unit led by this commander deal an additional 3% damage to cavalry unit. It is giving the bonus to infantry units. But if I go further, then I can see gives normal attack 10% chance to reduce target march speed by 5% for next 2 seconds. When the army led by this commander contains only infantry units, here it comes only infantry units, gives troop a 10% chance to reduce damage taken by 5% for next 2 seconds after being attacked. So if you have developed this commander to attack and you are not going to use only infantry unit, then you will realize that you have given the talent up to hold the line, and when you see the hold the line, you will see only infantry units. So plan accordingly. If you are using only infantry units with him, then only go to infantry, and if you are going to use mixed units, then give him the talent of defense. Because in infantry unit, elite soldier, when the army led by this commander contains only infantry units, attack, defense and health are increased by 0.5%. It will go up to 2.5%, but only when you send infantry units. So if you are going to send only infantry units, then give him talent tree in the infantry section. And if you are going to use mixed units, then give him talent in the defense section. And now you will ask me, why in the defense section, why not in the infantry section? So let's check out why I'm saying this. I'm saying because you want maximum advantage of this commander. Look at this. Testudo formation. Normal troop attack have a 10% chance to reduce all damage taken by 5% during the next 1 second. It will go up to 15%. So all damage taken will be reduced up to 15%. Second thing is this. When troop led by this commander enters battle, increase defense by 0.5 into multiple by commander star level. So if you have 6-star commander, then 3% increased defense you will get. So that's important. Look at this. When the army led by this commander has been reduced to 30%, the strength greatly increased rage accumulation rate for the next 20 seconds, and additional 5% 5 rage will be received from each attack. So in these 3 talents you have seen, you don't need only infantry unit. You can send any kind of troop with him, you will get the bonus. Look at this next. These all are important, but look at this. Medicinal supply. After using a skill, heals a portion of slightly wounded unit. Healing factor is 100. It will go up to 300. You already know he is a decent healer, and you are going to use mixed troop with defense talent tree. He will give you medicinal supply. He will give you additional healing up to 300. So I guess you will be clear with this. If you want him to use only with infantry units, you have to give him talent of only infantry. And if you want to use him with mixed troop, you have to give him talent of defense, because defense also has a unique special talents. And if you want to use him as garrison, there should be no doubt you have to give him the talent tree in the garrison section, because he is a decent healer. So he should be used wherever, whenever you can use, you want to use, you have to use. Everything is clear, because Richard the First is the best commander in terms of healing. So guys, that's all for now. See you soon. Happy gaming.